Hello. I'm sure you guys can hear that. Okay, so I am going to attempt to get this sorted the best I can, where we can see the chat, which I am worried about because it means you're also going to be able to see everything underneath. So I was hoping that if I do my setup for OBS a little bit differently, it might work. So, right, Nova, I am going to need you when you get here to help me out and let me know if the chat's working. If it's not, I'll have to turn it off again. I'll have to figure out another way to do it, but I'm having difficulty believing that it's going to work while I've got a game open, which is annoying, and I need to find another way around it than the way I'm using, clearly. So I will try and figure out another way before the next stream. But I've got my phone with chat next to me, so if anybody would like to say hi, feel free to say hi in the chat. Feel free to talk as much as you like to, or as little as you like to. Hello, Nova. So like I said, just keep an eye on chat for me, mate, and just let me know how it's working. Doesn't look like it's working too well right now, which is... But I was hoping if I have this here... Okay, say something? Sorry to any new viewers, there's always some form of technical difficulty at the moment. What's frozen? The stream or the chat? Why are you messaging me separately? You can just put it in the chat, Nova. Like, I kind of need you to text in the chat just so I can see what's going on with it. Okay, so it's coming up here. It's when we're in game that I need to know. So, if I go into the game, now type something. Let's see if it works like this. Sorry, guys. We'll be starting very, very soon. I apologise. Okay, now let's... Oh, well, that's not going to help, is it, Ezen? Of course it's going to come up now. Okay, type something else again, really quick. Just even if it's just a number or something. That's my bad. Your name is Nova, well done. What am I looking for? OBS, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, it seems to not be working. So I'm just gonna close chat. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So, okay, right. I will get that sorted for next stream, hopefully. Let's stick my ugly mug in the corner over here. There we go. Hello. For anybody who's new, my name is Exza. I am an idiot, and I like to play video games. Let's get into it. No, I like playing games. We played the first two test games earlier, which is going to be a VOD on my YouTube channel. It's also available on Twitch for 7 days, I think. I am a Prime member, so it should be 14, but I'm going to say 7 just in case. And yeah, we're going to play the third part of the test. I am an idiot, Nova. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. So, let's just get into it, shall we? Let's go. At least they fixed the text in this one, Jesus. Before experiencing the test final revelations, it is highly recommended that you've played its prequels, The Test and The Test Hypothesis Rising, first, before venturing into this experience. I have. We did it earlier, didn't we, guys? You will still... Oh. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the first two titles, and this examination will also make a bit more sense, as it carries on from where the last examinations left off. Did we punch a nun? Yes, we did. That is the one thing we lied about in the past two games, is that we've punched a nun. I just wanted to see what happened, to be honest. Yep, okay. Would you like to close the game? No. I've played both of them. Well then, Let us continue. Num punch. Yay. Please make sure that you answer each question with the utmost energy, and that you take your time to answer the questions presented. Even answering one question improperly may drastically change your outcome. You cannot go back to answer questions you misanswered, so be sure to take your time. That is of the utmost importance. Are we ready to see the gloomy room? Oh! I feel like this should be a song. When the sun comes crashing down. No. And the heroes fade away. It does look like it's a song. When the darkness is all around and there is no light of day, I will come back for you so that you never feel alone. My spirit will push through. My heart will forever be your home. And when the world spirals into abyss, I will be standing there. Your embrace so long I've missed. My soul, my love, I bear. What is this crap? It's not crap. It's a lovely little poem. And when every nerve has been left deadened, yes, and every ghost has left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven as you've rescued me from my hell. Alright, 2004 fucking MySpace emo. Calm down. No, I am not singing the whole thing, Nova. No fucking way. Oh, hello, Fate. Nice to see you again. No matter what happens, I will always love you. Oh, choice. That's who it was from the first game. Okay. Do you promise? With every ounce of my heart and every droplet of my soul, I swear to you, we are going to find a way out of here. Ah! Fucking hell. The testing room. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Destiny? Hello, Destiny. Though I knew that one day we would meet in this room. You see, closely, I've been watching you. I rhyme everything I say. Moo! Studying every breath and every move. That's a half rhyme. A few of my former colleagues you may have met. And a slew of questions you've answered without regret. He is rhyming. What a pretentious arse. I may be similar, but unlike them still. I'll make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. Are you going to rhyme everything you say? I will peel the emotion from your soul and make you eat your feelings whole. So you're the MySpace bitch. Okay, that makes sense. The questions I ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like a cancer. That's a good thing, right? Both of us know why you're here. To open up and cast out fear. To be as honest as you can. To take angel's wings or devil's hand. Alright, Dr. Seuss, can you really calm it with the rhymes? And in the end, we both will know how to escape your undertow. Time is on your side when mistakes are not. Misanswered questions lead to misery rot. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deep for the answers that live inside. All my proper voices go very posh. You may not go back, you may not return. Once a decision is made into your soul, 'tis burned. But before we continue, just know this. Your dishonesty would be very remiss. Sounds like a rapper. If your answers lack the guidance of truth, then your final destination, I love that movie, will be rather uncouth. So with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me. I thought he was going to say Destiny, but that makes sense because his name is Destiny. I feel like I'd annoy these people so much that they'd just leave me alone. Now let the examination begin. I'd do the RuPaul pose. Oh god. Really itchy. Do you ever feel like you just aren't good enough? Yes. Do you ever feel like you put more effort into friends or friendship than others put back into you? Yes. Do Do you ever feel like your life is going nowhere? Hell yeah. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in limbo? Well, like from Inception? Uh, that'd be cool. I could make my own world. That'd be awesome. Um, yeah. Yeah. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? Yes. You're describing ADHD right now. I love it. Are you sometimes afraid of what your future may hold? No. Do you believe that your friends always treat you the way you deserve to be treated? No. Are you afraid of being the last person alive in your social circle? No. Are you afraid of the existence of an afterlife and what that might mean for you? I'm not afraid of it. I'd like to know, but I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, is it heaven? Are you dead? Is this a bleh? I've got ghosts living in my house. I know there's an afterlife. So no, I'm not scared of it. Do you feel as though you're wanted in life? Okay. Do you ever feel like you just don't belong? Yes. Do you ever feel like a burden? Yes. Have you ever felt left out? Hasn't everybody? Have you ever felt like a failure? Yes. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Yes. Have you ever worked yourself sick? Yeah. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to get to sleep? Yes. Are you afraid to ask for help? Yes. Do you feel like people often criticize you? Yes. What? Jesus Christ! I thought these were supposed to be the easy questions. Looks like a second figure on the bed. What bed? Is that a bed? Oh, it is. Oh, there's two dolls this time. That's nice. Do you ever feel judged by your friends or family? Yeah. Do you ever wonder what your purpose is in life? Yes. Well, no, I kind of know what I want my purpose to be in life, but if I could turn back time for any reason, would you? No. Would you say that you have many regrets in life? Yeah. Does meeting new people for the first time make you uncomfortable? Yes. Does looking out your window at night make you feel uneasy? Well, yes, that's why I don't do it. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked, even though you're certain that you already locked them? Yes. Do you ever feel like life is moving too slow? No. Do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? That's tricky. It's like yes and no. Like I love being on my own. Like if I want to go downstairs and make myself something to eat, I can. If I want to stay in my room all day, bar looking after the dogs and play video games, do my writing, do commissions, I can. I can do what I want. That gives me a sense of comfort because I know I'm not going to get judged for whatever it is that I choose to do. However, I am a paranoid bitch, and being home alone makes me feel like somebody's going to come in and murder me. So I'm going to say no because I prefer being home alone. Would you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? Try my best. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? No. I think I could be quite real. Do you ever judge others by the way they look or dress? Okay, look, there is no excuse for brown shoes with a blue suit, okay? Just saying. I don't judge others for the way they look, but the way they dress is something that, like, I can't help but think about, and then I sort of, like, tell myself off for that a little bit. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? We had this in the first one. Well, not in the second, though. I said that quite a few people probably don't see me as high maintenance, but I know that I can be, so yes. Have you ever been bullied by someone you cared about? Yes. Have you ever been a bully to someone you cared about? I hope not, Nova. If you say yes right now, I will stop bullying. I don't think so. I try not to. I wouldn't say bully, like, we taunt each other. Like, all of my friends taunt each other, and if it gets too far, we tell them. That's like the agreement we have amongst our friendship group. That's just what we do. Because we know that a bunch of us have, like, neurodivergency and stuff, so we struggle sometimes with that sort of thing. Just can be a little bit mean. Says you. Fine. you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention from others while in a crowded area? Yes. Do you actively try to avoid busy places? Yes. Would you sometimes rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? Yeah, sometimes. Everyone would, right? I need time to defrag, bro. So making phone calls make you feel quick. Yes, that is a big part of my anxiety. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people even when they do something that bothers you? Yes. Going through a situation like that at work at the moment, so yes. Do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definitive plans for the future? If they're big decisions, yeah. If it's like something smaller, then I don't get comfortable, I get anxious. Like, we're going on holiday soon, I'm getting anxious about that, but I'm also like really excited. Whereas like me saving up for a mortgage and a house is something that's a lot more. I feel uncomfortable with it because it is a big step. It is a big decision. If I do this and then something goes wrong, it's my life that's sort of being affected by that. So yeah. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just don't seem to stay motivated? Depends what on. I'm gonna say no. I can force myself to do something even if I don't want to do it, which is rare for people with ADHD, but that's something that I've always had to do because people have forced me to. Um, that being said, I will leave something to the last minute and then do all of it because that's just how my brain works. Do you ever feel that you're failing those who care about most? Yes. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? Yes. That's why I don't drive. That's why I don't want to drive, and people just go, "Oh, but it'll be fun when you're in it." No. I'm sorry, but everybody's anxiety is different, and some people, yes, might be anxious at first and then drive and feel fine. I don't think I'd be one of those people. I think I would get behind the wheel and I would freak the fuck out and not be able to do it. I can't even ride a bike anymore. Like, ugh. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? Yes, but I love exploring new places. But by myself, no. Have you ever carried an object around with you that made you feel more comfortable? Yes. If I told you that I could guess your name correctly right now, would you believe me? No. Hmm. Well, based on the answers you provided me so far, if I were to take a guess, I would say your name starts with the letter M. Nope. There is no M in my name, bitch. That makes sense. Let's be real here. There's literally no way I'll be able to guess your name just by your answers. That would be ridiculous. Besides, all of your humans look alike to me, anyhow. Do you think they did that to get Markiplier? Your name begins with an M, doesn't it? That's to get Markiplier. Anyway. Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? Yes. Do you sometimes believe your loved ones are lying to you when they say that they care? Yes. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? Yeah. Not purposefully. Well, sometimes purposefully. Hmm. It's gone quiet. I'm going to have to stop you there. The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. I hope that you're being honest for your own health. You can try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I'd like to move on to the next phase of this test. A series of pictures to give your brain a rest. You're going to tell me what emotional response they bring out, which will show me what your mind is pondering about. So feast your eyes upon the art and let me into that precious heart. Okay, Bowie, calm down. For starters. Ooh, I like that. What emotion do you feel is most present? Joy. I like that a lot. These are like colours that bring me joy personally, so. What word do you feel describes this picture best? What do you think this picture is called? Well, you've had chaotic on every single one of them. Very interesting. Moving on. Ooh. It's so pretty. I love these colours. That's the thing. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Relaxation. Yeah. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Exotic. What do you think this picture is called? None of those. I don't like any of those. I see. Next we have this one. Oh! Oh, it's gold. Oh. Oh. I like that one. I have to go relaxation again. It's these blues, man, they get me. Galactic, I like. What do you think this picture is called? Reflection of the universe. Noted. Take a look at this one. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? That is beautiful. That's peculiar. Well, because I said it was sad, but I really like it, yeah. And how about this one? Ooh! Chaos. I love it. I love that picture. Energy crowd. Fuck yeah. And this here. Oh! Oh! I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ugh. What we got now? Oh! Space slug! I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. It's got this eye here that I just don't like. I guess relaxation. Bosoms. Bosoms. So, collide. Ew, growth seed. Gross. Ooh, I love it. I don't know what any of these answers mean. How about this one here? Ooh, pretty. Space slug. What do you think this picture is called? How many pictures do we go through? Oh, that's so pretty. I like that one. Our love is ultraviolet. Whoa. Huh. We're almost done. Okay. Ew. I really like that one. Viscous. The sludge. Thank you. Ooh. I like that one. It's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. But I don't know, it's sad to me for some reason. Surprising. Almost finished. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Very good. Last one. I love these, are just like putting me to sleep, man. Damn. I think that about wraps it up. Your answers have been documented well. Deep into your subconscious they dwell. But I am not finished with you just yet. There are still some truths that have yet to be met. Did you ever punch a nun? As a matter of fact, this is only the start. We will have a great deal of fun before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I will pick your brain till I get my fill. This next set of questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty, I do implore. Let us begin. More questions. Here we go. Oh my god. One year, you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around the holidays, so you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. Give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them the best of luck. The drawing is held and one of your family members hits the jackpot, with someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money all for themselves as they feel like it was their ticket. How does this make you feel? They should share the prize, but not just with me. They should share it with like everybody. So I'm gonna say angry. Very well. And what would you wish to do in this situation? There's nothing you can do. You just gotta let them get on with it. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favourite family member who bought you the ticket in the first place? Yeah, I see. Now, you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside the case, there is $1 million. $1 million. Alongside the money, there lies a blood-stained note with only one word written on it. The note simply says, "Don't." How does that make you feel? And what would you wish to do in this situation? If the note wasn't covered in blood, would it change your decision at all? No, I forgot about the blood, to be honest. Interesting. The devil appears in your room at night. Oh, hey, you owe me 2 cups of coffee. Don't forget your purse next time. At night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep, and tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul, too late, and eternal damnation, he will let you choose from one of 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you what these bargains are yet. How does this make you feel? The devil then goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him, To truly be the devil, he surely is, and to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess and drives you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. In that second, you could feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable way possible. He then goes on to tell you of his offers in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose in exchange for your soul, if any? I like that one. I'm going with never aging. Might be a bit shocking to some people, but you know. If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, would you accept it in exchange for eternal damnation? No. Let's see. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies. I got told I'd be good in a zombie apocalypse in the last game, so you know. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your closest friends and family. How does this make you feel? I don't fucking know. If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now, you could prevent it from happening, would you? Yes. Interesting. You've been working at a company for 10 years. Oh, fucking hope not. And you've been promised a very important, incredibly lucrative promotion. I thought that too. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has just been promoted to the position that you were promised. Hmm. Hmm. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck and that maybe one day you'll get the position and that he had to promote the other employee as a favour for a friend. How does this make you feel? You also learn a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. What would you wish to do in this situation? I'd quit my job and look for new employment. I'd look for new employment before I quit my job. If the roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favour of someone more deserving, would you accept the position? Hmm. I don't think I'd get hired as a favour for somebody, but if I did, I guess I'd accept the position and then I'd like. I don't know. Or would I? Okay, if I didn't know somebody else had been promised a position, then yes. If I knew somebody else had been promised a position and that I was getting it as a favour, no. So I'm going to say yes. Oh, don't judge me, Destiny. Fucking hell. This game knows too much. Yeah. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen. You turn around to realize that someone's watching you through your window. That is a fear of mine. Why would you do this? They have their face and hands pressed up against the window and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. They can't get round the other side of the house. They'd be at another window. Um, I got a lot of knives in my kitchen, bro. What do you think you'd do in this situation? Well, that's a good question because in horror films they never check on other people, and then when they do, it's like, ah, they were dead all along. I check on my pets. No, I grab the nearest weapon, bro. If the face you saw in the mirror was the face of a supernatural entity and not of a human being, would your answers change at all? Oh, in the window. No, I'd still get a weapon, but I'd like just like if it was a human, I wouldn't use it. I'd just like use it to deter them, and then if they tried to attack me, that's when I'd use it. So no. I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios. We're going to ask for more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly after they announce some grave news. It turns out that you've contracted an incredibly rare illness that there is currently no cure for. The illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now, you'll be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. So I'd have to be in like an iron level then, I guess. You need to be kept alive on a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again. just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state? Would you want to be kept alive in that state, or would you rather pull the fucking plug? How would you like to spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of uncomfortable situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things you've never done before and pursue more from life? Or do you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that this should potentially happen to you at any point in time? It always has. Every time I think about that stuff, I'm like, I should probably do more for myself, but, you know. You have a pet dog, yes, whom you've raised since its birth, kind of. 3 years has passed and it's the best dog you've ever had. You love it like it's your own child. What are you doing to the dog? What are you going to do to the dog? And one day he runs away in the middle of the night chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. Bobby, I swear to God, if you chase the fox, I'm going to fucking... You search everywhere for your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes and you still haven't seen any trace of your four-legged friend. Until one morning you awaken to the sound of a familiar barking. Is this some Pet Cemetery bullshit, please? Don't. You rush outside to find that your elderly neighbour in his late 80s. Okay. Is out on his front lawn, joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and him and your dog seem to be having the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog, and he excitedly licks your face. Your neighbour says Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy, about your age, but he's come back. Johnny has come back and we're together again. Come to find out, your elderly neighbour is suffering from dementia, recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife just a couple of months prior to finding your dog. Is this you, but older? This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog, Johnny, is his old dog from his childhood, coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy and well looked after, and you know that telling the old man that it isn't really his dog, that it's your dog, will break his heart and crush him. Would you break the news to him that it isn't his dog and take Johnny home with you, or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? Okay, right. Serious question. He has dementia. Is it that far gone that he's going to start neglecting the dog? That's the main question on that side. Like, if you visit him daily, that's like also you could like spend most of the day with him, go for walks and play with him and stuff, and you can keep an eye on him and make sure that, you know, your neighbour's fine as well. But is your dog going to be okay with somebody that's got a degenerative disorder that's going to could possibly harm himself and the dog? I'd let the old man keep my dog, and I would visit often. Does the story make you sad at all? Yes. Can you imagine yourself in the old man's position, being so alone in life and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone, and potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once again? Next question. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer. Ooh, fun! And you fell for one of their traps as they lured you in and made you their last victim. Now let's also say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife, as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. Duh. However, you're bound to two potential options and only two. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future. That is so petty, I love it. And potentially save lives in the process, or you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways and making their lives better. You are bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. I'm choosing family and friends, and I would anyway. The main reason being, the second one is just for like spite and stuff, and I don't want to turn into a grudge. Second of all, if you stay with friends and family, you can like stay forever. Like it says your friends and family are no longer living. Who's to say that their kids aren't still living? Who's to say that their families aren't still living? You know, there's always going to be a cycle. Like, there's very little chance that all of your friends and family would never have any offspring. Like, sort of a roundabout way of living forever, I guess. Do you think you have what it takes inside to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? Yes. Do you believe that this scenario is possible? Yeah. If this situation happened to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed, which situation would you rather them choose? I'd rather them stay with friends or family. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as though you've aged 20 years. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says press play, so you oblige the note and hit the play button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all of your friends and family that are still alive and well, though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years you've repeated the same day over and over again. Due to a severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours, so each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. Your loved ones made a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option of either watching the video every single day so you know what's going on and can continue to progress your life even though you won't have any recollection of it. You can choose to continue living as you had been, repeating the same day over and over again and living in ignorant bliss. Which would you rather choose? Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years even though they felt like it was for your good? Yeah. If your best friend was in the situation, would you make a video for them telling them the truth, or would you repeat every day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy and never letting them know the truth? I would make the video, but it's their choice if they want to watch it or not. You've gone to find through frantic, not traffic. Sorry, I've got a message that I need to respond to, guys. Okay, that's sorted. I have 16% left on my phone. If my phone dies, Nova, I need you to keep an eye on chat for me, mate. You've come to find through frantic digging in the attic and the reading of old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. No, they're not. You've also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. From what you can gather through your new discoveries, the story tells of a young child, who developed psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. However, that child suffered so much trauma from the event of the loss of their parents, once the trance had worn off, that they repressed the memory of their parents' deaths, blocking it completely from their mind. Two psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be a fully functional adult, while playing the role of the child's real parents to further gather data and potentially help that child avoid a terrible life in the process. There. You are that child. Thank you. Would you resent your parents? Which ones? Yes. Would you be grateful that they gave you a second chance in life? Yes. Would you feel betrayed by your parents? I'd say betrayed. Would you confront your parents about the articles you found? Yes. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? I'd do tests and shit, but I'd try to give them a normal life. Interesting. I have one final scenario for you before we move on. Yes, please. The end of the world has come and gone, and all that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the land, coming through towns, laying waste to any survivors in their path in hopes of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as planet Earth. You get in good with a large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide you're not pulling your weight, and in order to save the very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you out to fend for yourself. Rude. You decide to venture into a neighbouring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders, and it only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker, stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker all by yourself? What do you mean just you at the moment? What? Oh, the chat. Well, yeah. If you go back to the bunker, they might shoot you for trying to come back. Whereas you could build up your own little civilization if you stay in the bunker. So I'm gonna keep the bunker and food and go out and find survivors and shit. If you could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in, you could lead a new colony, but exile the soldiers who exiled you. Would you do it? Yeah. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build it based on sharing and compassion? If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else who wasn't fully the way, I wouldn't do that. That person just so happened to find themselves in a similar situation where they found a jackpot worth of food in an underground bunker but they refused to share with you in the colony. Would you raid them and steal it for yourselves, or would you let them keep what they found? These are such long questions. They can keep what they found. Very interesting. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Well, that wraps up this portion of the test, but I need more from you before I allow it to rest. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas abound from what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Will you be selfish, or is your conscience suffice? In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. What is this next section? Would you rather abandon the person you love most or be abandoned by the person you love most? Oh, the top one would hurt less, the bottom one would hurt more, but you wouldn't be hurting somebody else as much. Been through it before. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you wanted but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything but they feel a deep personal bond with you? Bond all the way. Would you rather find $10,000? $10,000. And get to keep it for yourself, find 20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends? Split it 4 ways, bruh! Would you rather cheat on your partner? No, but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? Would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor but live an honest life? Would you rather press a button that would kill your favourite pet, or press a button that would kill your favourite family member? They're both really old. Oops, that was horrible, but it's true. It's true. And I have 2 pets and I only have 1 grandma. I don't know. Oh, this is hard. I don't want to be an animal killer, but at the same time, I don't want to kill my nana. Hmm. Guess we're going that one. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job, or have to fire friends from a high-paying job? Would you rather sleep with your stepsister, ew, or sleep with your best friend's partner? Oh, God. Partner all the way. I'm sorry, I can't. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death, or let 1,000 strangers die? Oh, well, and let 1,000 strangers die. Or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die. My best friend would understand. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life, or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Would you rather be rich but without family, or poor with family? You make your own. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after? Steal money from the wealthy, bruh. Then stuff will actually start to change, and then the people that are hungry will actually get fed. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime, or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? I'll serve in the military, bro. Would you rather always be travelling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles below the speed limit? Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life, or have to have sex every day in order to stay? Sorry, bro. Sorry. Sorry. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years and make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Well, you make a full recovery, right? I'm going alcohol. I don't care. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family? Would you rather sacrifice all of your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? Sorry, bro. Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but never receive any praise at all? That second one's what I do anyway. I'm used to it. Fucking. Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? I would rather punch a nun. I want to see a nun punch me. Surely there can't be a nun anymore. Would you rather lose all your money you've earned this year or lose all of the memories you've gained this year? Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win 10? I'm a bit of a gambler, but would you rather know how to die or know when you'll die? I'd rather know how when I'll die, because if I know how, like I said earlier, I'm going to try to avoid it, and that always leads to you dying anyway. So, would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? I want to be blind but be able to see underwater. That sounds awesome. Would you rather, well, not the blind part, but would you rather give up all internet and social media but be able to travel the world for free? Done. Or have the best internet in the world for free but never leave your house? Oh, I could get so popular on YouTube. The travel sounds amazing. I'm so sad. I've always wanted to travel, and that's the option I picked. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake infested corridor? I like snakes. Would you rather be the judge who sentences people to death or the executioner in charge of killing them? I'd be the executioner because it ain't my fault if the judge has done it wrong. You know what I mean? Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty, oh bloody hell, nasty hex on you so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? That's fine. Would you rather be married to somebody incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Eh? Would you rather work a high paying job that you despise or a low paying job that you love doing? No question. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? Oh, nothing but a pair of socks. I get you. I'll walk 100 miles, sure, fuck it. Would you rather. It doesn't say 100 continuous miles. Would you rather find £5 in your pocket or have to grab £10, £100 out of the public toilet? You know, you buy. No, what you do, you buy yourself some plastic gloves. Then you stick your hand in the toilet and then you just get rid of the gloves. Clean the note first, though. Would you rather have 100 of your favourite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favourite movies but never read again? I love reading. But I'm a massive movie buff as well. Mm. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours early to everything? I'd be 2 hours early. I like to be early. Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault? Would you rather be able to change your past to see what the future holds for you? Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre friends? One really great friend. Look at you. Would you rather lose all of your teeth or lose 1 day off your life every time you kiss someone? I'd fucking be dead already, so. I would like to lose all my teeth, though. My teeth are really important to me. Tooth hygiene is very important to me. Okay, sorry, Nova, you can't kiss me anymore. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? Worst enemy. That's fine. That's fine. Would you rather? Because then I've not like had it and then lost it. You know what I mean? Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? I'd rather have my dream job. Sorry. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button? I could get so much done with a pause button. Getting pause button. Fuck you. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? Oh, I hate both of those equally. I guess I'm boiled to death. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends to get what? Make a new friend every day. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself? Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about that will never find out it was you? Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has many incurable STDs? I don't really have a worst enemy, so sure. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? Liquids. I I'm too fussy with food. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume? No. Or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? That's fine. Give me the low volume. Would you rather meet your hero and find out they don't like you? No. Or never meet your hero at all? Never meet my hero at all. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life and never have friends for the rest of your life? I'd rather never have friends. I want a pet. Like, would you rather live would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life, or live pain free but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain for the rest of their life? I've got chronic pain. Bring it on, bitch. Thank you for answering my questions, but we're not done yet. Oh my god, what else? We have made it through many categories, except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn of all your love and bathe in all your hate. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have. The last examination. Roll credits. Take your time, don't think hard, savor every moment dearly. But when I am finally finished with you, you is to see it all ever so clearly. And here we go. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most at this very moment. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with. Okay. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Sometimes. Do you ever hurt someone who you know didn't deserve it? Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes, we all have. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? Have you ever abandoned a pet? No. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in the time of need? I hope not. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you haven't been wronged? No. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? No. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who had wronged you? No. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? Not in a bad way. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? We're doing a death note right now because there's a few murderers and shit that I'd like to. Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yes. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? No. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? Yes. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings other people down? Yes. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wronged? Yes. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision making too much? No. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? No. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? No. Ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? Have you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? Yeah. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? No. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? Yes. Do you ever feel like you're living up to your full potential? No. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? Yes. Have you ever refused to try something because you're afraid that you will fail? No. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you're afraid of being rejected? Yes. Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong things in life? No. Do Do you ever feel like you spend so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? Sometimes, yeah. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? No. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? Do you ever make excuses to get out going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? Yes. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family? No. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? Yeah. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. You ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? No. You ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? Yes, we all have. And I apologise afterwards. Uh, at the time, no. And then you should realise shit after the fact, don't you? So, have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone who you know you shouldn't have? No. Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? No. Do you ever feel like you could have taken better care of your own health? Yes. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something that you did? No. I've done it for people though. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? No. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yes. Do you ever walk out of someone's life without any explanation? No. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have, rather than being grateful for what you do have? Sometimes. Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged but didn't have the courage to stand up for them? No. And finally, do you feel like you're a good person? That concludes the ending to your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. Lovely. I will analyse your answers very carefully, and now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. Ah, come on then, Queen. With your dark and abysmal face. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me. I was preparing to tell your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me, in return I shall share this with you. This is what I see. It's the sad part, ladies and gentlemen. Diggy diggy hole. Oh, yes. Here we go. Okay. Wow, you've sure managed to paint a vivid picture here, haven't you? It could be described as a lot of things, but one major issue you have is blatant. You're insecure. Don't know what for. Ew. 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 Oh, Foxy. Put me down. I've just referenced fucking One Direction. Where's my drink? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. The first part hit like career and shit, fine. The second part made me cry because it was more about personal stuff that's getting in the way of everything. Fine. Don't go bringing up my insecurities, bro. You don't easily trust people, but you don't trust in yourself, and that is the biggest flaw of all. Why? Because you're beautiful. You don't even see it, do you? You don't even understand just how magnificent you truly are. If you could see yourself the way others see you, you'd have all the confidence in the world. Every time someone says something nice to you, you make up an excuse as to why it isn't true. Every time someone says something negative about you, you take it to heart and it stings. The people who are saying nice things are not saying them to make you feel better. They're saying them because they're true. The people who talk shit are doing it not because it's accurate, but because they're even more insecure than you are. They can't handle just how bright you shine inside and out. Fucking hell, bro. Oh, God. They can't handle how much potential you have and how much potential they lack. It burns them to the core and they lash out at you for it. Just trust me on this. Stop doubting yourself. Put the haters to rest and live your dream life the way you know you should. You can be happy while they cry into their pillows at night. That's not your problem. You're a star. Just embrace that fact. Your secret word is loved. Nova, if you would write it down for me, please. Oh, God. If you received an ending that you've already received before from previous examinations, remember, we did not ask you your secret word prior to taking this test, so that should be very, very telling. It means something very special. I didn't get the same words. Rude. Have you written it down, Nova? If your result was the same as something you got previously, we'd like you to add the phrase twin words next to the secret word in the comments. If you receive an entirely new outcome, then that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey. Lovely! Or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality. I like that one more. But only you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions. You found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what the test series is truly about. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection in your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all of the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all of the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end, and that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. I got a tummy ache. Suicide is an epidemic. We're losing loved ones before their time. And any one of us can fall in the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You know. Ooh, good. Oh, there we go. That's the first tier of the day. Fucking hell. Ugh. The worst thing is I'm wearing really cheap makeup. Okay, just give me a sec. Oh, God. Back to the tissues. Ooh. That is fine. Thank you, test series. It's the second time you've made me cry. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Nova. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you've yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some of us know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them. Just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. Don't do it. Don't do it as a... The need to make people laugh in serious situations needs to go away. But all it needs, yeah. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read how many people say that their lives are changed. And I'll tell you one thing. If even one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting. And every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you helped spread the message out to others. You helped spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. Hey guys. Ugh. I've got 10% on my phone, bro. We've all opened up quite a lot, bro. Damn right. We were brave enough to answer these questions so that so many people fear of it. Jesus Christ. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game so the world knows of your good deeds and spreading the word and participating, we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who's left a comment on our titles will continue to do so on future titles that we put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We'll also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of the lore, or a character named after them, and much more. I think I'm too late to get in on that, but you've contributed your time and energy and helped others in need. We want to make sure you're commemorated for your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. So as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. I'm not ready for that game. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion and the decisions we make, and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented with a storyline. The world gets to see how they all tie in together. Oh, they're going to continue adding. Oh, up until its official release, right. And again, to commemorate those who participate across all the titles. Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go, guys. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do, thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. Oh. There you go, I'll let this roll through. How did everybody enjoy that then? Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I'm gonna let this play out. Or maybe we'll have to do it for you at some point then, Nova. There we go. So, confirmation we're playing this with Nova at some point for a recording. 1 second. It's not me they needed. Never mind. Oh, my stomach really hurt. Oh. To Markiplier and his community for supporting us all. See? That's what made me buy all these games, to be fair. I was watching Mark play them. I think we all want to punch a nun, right? I can't believe they gave me such nice ones to say that I punched a nun. I told them I punched them. As a sign out to anyone and everyone who has taken the time to be here, we have also developed a game titled The Testing Chamber, which can be considered connected to the Test trilogy in a very special way. That will be the next one we're playing, but not tonight. If you enjoyed what the Test trilogy had to offer, then we truly believe that you'll love the playstyle of the Testing Chamber, as it takes everything that its predecessors offer and amplifies the experience to an unprecedented degree. Jesus. We generally hope you give the Testing Chamber a chance, as we've spent countless hours of passionate development making it what it is. Yep, we would definitely be checking that out. The Advisor, I also have that one. Player developer interactions. So choices matter, yep. Thank you for listening to us pour our hearts out. No problem. We put a lot of time and effort into what we build, and we just want the same thing that everyone else wants in life, a chance. That being said, keep a hold of your secret words. We have, haven't we, guys? We've got my secret words. You're gonna need them for when you're chasing demons. Oh. Okay. I will peel the truth from your flesh like petals from a blackened rose. She loves me. Don't do this. Why is that the voice I gave him? She loves me not. She loves me. Please, I beg of you. She loves me not. Ah! She loves me. She loves me not. She will never love a monster like me. God damn. So let her choice take its toll, and in her cell may she rot. That didn't rhyme. I'd also like to give a very special shout out to our player. Oh, they're shouting out in space of Markiplier. That's so cool. Boom. Wow. Yeah, I have majority of these games. Like, they've got a lot of games, and I'm pretty sure they're all in the same sort of style. Do I remember what they are? What my words? My words? Survivor was the second one. The third one was Loved. Don't think I can remember the first one, to be honest. I can't remember. But that was the test. The The test final revelation. Gifted. That was the other one. Yeah. So, did everybody enjoy that? Did everybody enjoy watching me cry again? Um, to be honest, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm in a lot of pain and I have a lot of writing to do. So I am going to leave it there, but I hope you guys enjoyed playing this final test game with me. We do also have the testing chamber, which is technically linked to the series, but isn't, as it just said in the credits. So we're going to be giving that a go. I've just undone my nose ring. Oh no. Give me a sec. That's what happens. I need to get myself a new one, to be honest. The clasp on this one is going really bad. So I do need to get myself a new nose ring. And I will do that soon when I get myself my new tragus piercing, because that one's going soon. But yeah, because that's one I got pierced with, and I'm getting about ready to put in another one. A prettier, sparklier one. I'm glad you enjoyed Nova, and I hope that everybody else who joined along the way liked it too. Feel free to follow. I've already done all of that side of stuff today, so I'm just gonna like if you're on YouTube, all the links to everything is in the description below. If you want to join me on streaming, it's twitch.tv/ imthederpyfox Exza. It's got Exza at the end. Um, and yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Maybe I can set up a raid. I wonder if Lux is still streaming. She usually is. No, she's not streaming at the moment. But so is Zachary Michael, so and Channel Awesome. Tell you what, let's see if we can raid over to Channel Awesome, eh? If I can remember how to raid. How to raid another streamer. Okay, so /raid, as I've done. And then you do the channel you want to raid to. So let's raid to Channel Awesome. Well, that didn't work, did it? I don't know how this. I don't know. I don't know if only a verified user can do that. Mod Nova, do you want to give it a go? Press /raid. And then you type in the name of the channel. My eyes look really bad now that I've had a little bit of a cry. Ah, dear. Hmm. Maybe if there's a space in between. You don't have permissions. You're a mod. Oh, there we go. There you go. So, guys, thank you for watching and feel free to go and raid Channel Awesome. Right, let's see how this goes. Let's go. Thank you. Subscribe to YouTube.